Hello, hello. Well, hello, hello, my amazing Scorpio friends. Today is January 9th, 2020. All right. My name is Libra Empress, and these readings are general readings for your and my entertainment. All right. And here is your daily horoscope. Now, Scorpio, sometimes if you want to learn something new, you have to admit that you don't know something, and that can be difficult for your self-esteem. There's a lot of things I don't know, but I'm so damn curious about them that I go and research them. Like, I learned how to, by doing self discovery and going above and beyond to find out stuff, I've learned how to, like, make noodles, make cakes. I I learned tricks on crocheting and sewing. It's Don't be ashamed on seeking more knowledge. There's a story I heard when I was younger about a guy, and he was like 20 years ago. He had just hit 100, right? And he said there were two things he did in his life. Okay, and he lived in Utah, and they made him famous. Maybe at Utah or Idaho, somewhere on that border. Anyway, what he said he did every day from when he was younger is he opened up a dictionary and he learned one word a day, right? And the meaning of it. And by the time he got to 100, he was the smartest on words. And most people are like, "Wow, that's lame. That's 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 like Pokemon Go, right?" People get so excited for stuff, and not to say that Pokemon Go is bad, okay? What I'm saying is everybody has their taste in what they like or don't like, okay? And the other thing he did was he drank a gallon of milk a day, which that's a lot of milk. I'm pretty sure he had to pee a lot. But he kept healthy, and he looked like he was borderlining maybe barely 60, right? But he was 100. And so, I mean, it's going to be difficult, my friends. Very difficult. But as soon as you ask, those words are going to be rolling out, and people are going to look at you and they're going to go, wow, I can teach this person something. They're not going to look at you like you're stupid because you're inquisitive. You're wanting to learn, wanting to update your brain cells, learning and whatnot. So they're going to have more respect for you. It's better to ask for help and learn how to do things than to get thrown into something and not know what the hell you're doing and then ruin up the whole process, okay? So there's that for you. You've got this, and you're not alone. But you have to keep in mind on the greater goal of your own education today. Alert someone in the know if there's a concept or term that you're unfamiliar with. Like I said before, don't be afraid to ask. Even if you need to raise your hand in a meeting full of important folks, do it. Chances are you aren't the only person who is clueless at that moment. And a lot of people, when they don't ask questions, and they don't absorb the meaning of what they're being told. My best way to explain this is you're sitting in a room full of a classroom full of students, right? And the teacher asks a question or goes on and on about a lecture, and she says something crazy, and you're just like, whoa, what does that mean? I've never heard that before, And all the other students, they're not raising their hand and asking, but I'm pretty sure they all have the same question as you, And so you raise your hand, and some people think that if they raise their hand and ask questions, then they're a teacher's pet, which you're not. I mean, you could be if you wanted to be, and there's nothing wrong with it, but there's nothing wrong with learning either. And so if you ask those questions that you're curious about, you're also helping those other people that don't know as well, even though they're afraid to stand up and ask themselves. So you're helping not just yourself, but everybody else around you. Now, my Scorpio friends, thank you so much for listening to me. My name is Libra Empress, and please hit subscribe, like, and share, and join me for tomorrow's daily horoscope. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.